Mm. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my god, another update. At least this one was small.
아, 잠깐. 또 훈련이니 작전이니 시킬 거라면 다시
This is
생각하고
not
지금 몇
who I
시인지나
want.
말해줄 거 아니면 귀찮게 말 걸지 마.
Okay. Da-da.
목적지는 호기만소.
저 근데
Hey Willowmore, what's up? Excuse me?
지도는 제게 있는데요.
I don't remember showing you my map.
건가요?
How do you know where you're going? No answers were returned, but the bus keeps speeding anyway.
그건 말이지.
By using...
아니지.
I'm doing alright, Willow. Just playing some Limbus Company. Intuition. Charon's intuition. What?
분홍머리. 카로나플 이상한
Pinky hair.
기분이
Explain why you are wagging that odd paper in Charon's face.
계속 이상한
Because you
방향으로
keep going in
가니까
weird
그렇죠.
directions.
이 지도를
Take a look at
보세요.
this map. Our destination is to the
남동쪽
southeast of here. Charon reluctantly gives the map a cursory glance as she couldn't continue to ignore it when it was shoved right in her face.
마음이 향하는 곳.
Follow the
그곳에 진짜
heart.
길이
That's where the
있겠지.
true path lies. Here, here. We all must follow as our hearts lead. Of course, Don Quixote would say that.
보는 법도 모르는 길치라는
You're just
거잖아요.
admitting that you can't read a map.
제가 하고 싶은
You took
말을
the words
대신해
right out of my
주십시오.
mouth. Yuri and Ishmael put a palm over their respective faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
오, 우리 기사님
Oh,
친구라도
did our
생겼나?
driver make a new friend?
분홍머리가 계속 제잘거려.
Pinky keeps
난
on
길을
blabbing.
알고 있단
I know the way.
아니 그러니까 방향이
No, I
잘못-
mean, we're headed in the wrong direction.
앞에 또 장애물이
Look ahead. More obstacles. Do I vroom vroom?
아니 카론.
No, Sharon. Hold on a moment. Looky, nice bus you got there. Why don't you give me a ride?
메피스토펠레스의 후식.
I guess Mephistopheles could use a helping dessert.
내리지.
Get on down. It needs to be fed. Just a bit more. Okay. Try to be a bit more careful with your health. No, I mean, I'm just worried for you is all. Is that so? Good sir. Okay, here I can see the whatever. Oh, that's the best damage. Win rate, damage rate.
폭들을 제거하겠어.
Oh, that's just the auto one. Oh, I didn't know you could do an auto one. That's interesting.
먼저 간다.
Oh no, it's two of the big guys. When hit by an attack, take fixed SP by the effect's potency. Non-SP units take gloom damage. Sinking? Okay, let me do this one, then this one. I'm just gonna do all these the same, I guess.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
Still really not too sure what I'm doing here. Hey, what up, Dive? Welcome back, bud. Am I, like, actually hurting these characters or what? I think they're beating me up here. Oh my god, I think I just got rocked. Yes, yes. Yes. Do that again. She took quite a bit of damage on that last one. Let's do this one, no, this one, then this one. Two of those. Yeah, I'll just go in a straight line. My girl looking good as fuck. I told her to keep her fine ass inside the house at all times. Okay, bud.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
That was an easy win, I think. To battle!
그럴듯한 예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
My girl got arms and legs and shit, bro. Yeah, man. I bet she does. Now, Charon, tell me, is this east or west?
타로는 두 가지 방향만.
Charon only knows two directions, Memphis front and back.
지금까지 방향도 모르는
How did you come so far with a driver who has zero sense of direction? Charon, like I said, the sun rises from at the driver's seat. Three heads gathered together over a map. Well, one of them might have been a slightly different elevation from the others. Aren't you gonna join them too? I beg your pardon? I'm no child, and most certainly not little. Watching Don Quixote shake her fist sky high at Radia, I noticed a bitter gaze falling upon them out of the corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Yuri might have put up with a rough childhood. Oh gosh, I spent Easter with my girl. She hid an egg someplace. I ain't find it for a few weeks. What? Easter? Eggs? Your girl? The hell you talking about, brother? Gregor cast a glance toward me, shook his head, and went back to watching the driver's side with his chin propped on his hand. Sent me a meme, Dive. Let's check her out. Little meme. It's just stress. Oh, thank God. It's just the silent killer that slowly kills you. Perfectly harmless. No need to worry. Yeah. Stress do be doing that, don't it? My girl got a sneaky pinky. I'm gonna have to guard the chocolate gates. A sneaky pinky and chocolate gates. All right. Does your girl know you're on here talking about her chocolate gate and sneaky pinky? Wouldn't be on the youngest side either. Some nests used to conscript anyone old enough to hold a knife. Nest, they explained that a nest is basically the center of a district, if my memory is correct. There's the laugh. You just trying to get a rise out of me, Virulent? Is that what you do, bud? Sounds like nests used to get into wars with one another in the past. Did that happen often? Not frequently, but it sure as hell did happen. Interested in learning about wars, Manager Bud? Oh, I'm not really curious about the details, just gathering info. I should know as the manager. Just as I went to speak again, a sideways glimpse of the look on Gregor's face made me pause. He had this faraway look in his eyes, as though he was staring past the driver's seat. Don't get me wrong, Manager Bud. I'm not calling you out or anything. Heck, it's actually a pretty stand-up attitude for a boss, I'd say. He slowly continued, taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket. Still, ignorance is bliss, if you ask me. I think you should savor it while you can. War's the kind of knowledge that sticks to you and never lets go. Without another word, he lit his cigarette. I thought we weren't supposed to be smoking on the bus. No, you should have turned right at the intersection. It's okay, Charon. We can turn around at the next junction. Ah, the woes of a driver. Well, looks like we have more pressing matters at hand. Ain't that right, Manager Bud? Gregor chuckled, each snort sending a puff out from his smoke-filled mouth. I was still curious to learn what he'd been through, but he's right that I should focus on other things for now. Because as if on cue, an urgent matter presented itself right before our eyes, or rather, right at the doorsteps of our bus. Enough squabbling now. More enemies abound. You shoved my pals into that bus, you sick bastards. Are you nuts? You'll pay for this. We were just gonna leave with the bus, but now I've got to see you all bleed. Verge, the fuel is acting up. Charon gets woozy when many mouths start being noisy. Nothing to worry about, Charon. She'll shut their mouths soon enough. Off the bus. It's like we just keep killing people. So how did these people know that we killed their friends? Are all these hooligans in cahoots with one another? Look at their little makeshift houses back there. This and this, and then guess this. These both look the same to me. I'll be honest, I feel like I know what I'm doing in this game, but on it, I'm just kind of like flying by the seat of my pants here. I mean, it is just the first few levels, so I feel like I can do that without too much regard. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, 109%. I feel like that's good, right? I can't tell if I'm supposed to be matching the colors or if that matters. Does it matter? Come on. Kill him. Kill the big guy. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh my god, she's getting beat the fuck up. Okay, there we go. God damn. Okay, Faust lost a lot of life there. Let's try not to have that happen again. What? What about these two rows? Oh shit. How is there still anyone alive here? I'm just gonna go in a straight line now. God damn. Okay, let's look at the map again. Charon, can you please focus? A question reared its head as I stared at the trio arguing over the map once again. This bus. Oh wait, this bus was made specifically for Limbus Company, right?
정확히는
It was made
저희들을 위한
exclusively
버스라고
for
해야
us, to be more precise. Isn't that basically what I said?
그게 그 뜻 아니냐고.
You don't appear to be
생각하고
catching
계신
the
것 같아요.
nuance. Like, literally for these 13 people? That's weird. I don't think I spoke that part out loud. Is the clock broken or something?
그 정도는 째깍이지 않아도 알 수
I can
있어요.
tell as much without hearing it verbalized, so she can read minds. Is that
파우스트는
the idea here?
모르는 것이 없으니까요.
There is something that Faust doesn't know after all. Anyway, it must have taken a while to get it out of the oven, especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한 만큼 걸려서
It only took the
만들었을
expected amount
뿐이에요.
of time. She's downright oppressive to talk to.
파우스트는 천재예요.
Faust is a well-renowned genius. She knows the ins and outs of the city. Did she just speak in third person?
어이,
Oi, if you're so smart, why don't you help those twits at the driver's side figure out the way? Can't sleep a wink with their constant bickering.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가 아니에요.
Faust is no meddler. She answers questions, but doesn't intervene without being asked first.
그리고
Additionally, there is no greater joy for a human being than to ponder on problems in order to grasp an answer. Faust would rather not spoil that delight. It's an interesting idea there. I think Faust is that a writer or a philosopher? I think Faust is a philosopher, maybe? Hold on, look this up. Faust. Oh, okay, I see. It's not even a real person. Historically, it is a protagonist of a classic German legend based on the historical Johann Georg Faust. The erudite Faust is highly successful yet dissatisfied with his life, which leads him to make a deal with the devil at a crossroads, exchanging his soul for unlimited knowledge and worldly pleasures. Huh. That's interesting. Faust. Oh, I think I've seen this picture of him before. Dr. Faust. Okay. I saw Heathcliff's grip on the Bat Titan, however. With Virgilus casting a glare his way, he clicked his tongue as he crossed his arms and forced his eyes shut. I wonder why they are always so prickly. Prickly? 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 Huh? You and me both, Manager Bud. You and me both. With Gregor quietly snickering, the bus resumed its ride.
보여? 마구잡이로 때려 부숴놨지.
Okay, we got a bigger manager level here. The pests is the next one. We got some more Mooney. Clear within 10 rounds. I think that's doable. Select battle to begin the encounter with the currently deployed sinners. Oh, it selected them for me. Now, why is that? Greg, you know those people? Huh? Give me a break. There's no way I'd know someone in this corner of the back streets. Gregor's face stiffens at the moment he looks out the window. Bugheads? Unlike the other enemies we'd run into, they were part insectoid.
단테, 머리가 시계라서 다행이야.
Part insectoid?
쳐다볼 때마다 헛구역질했을 것
Like
같아.
literal insects? Like literally? Gosh, Dante, thank goodness you got a clock for a head. I would have gagged every time I looked at you if you were a huge bug like them.
저거
Isn't that the same type of augmentation you have, Gregor?
저런 징그러운 벌레들을
They transplant those
무슨
disgusting bug heads into their necks on purpose? You'd better stay away. Wouldn't want to get infected and turn into a bug. Nah. Eek, are you serious? Just a joke. Do I just have a weird sense of humor or what? Gregor scratched the back of his head awkwardly as the bus made a dragging rumble and came to a deflating halt. Most former G-Corp employees were given biomimetic augmentation procedures like Gregor was. You used to work for the old G-Corp, Gregor? Heard back then they were... Ishmael frowned as if she'd remembered something unpleasant but didn't elaborate further. Gregor managed to smile, but his hardened features didn't relax in the slightest. I wonder, where do people like them sleep at night? For many, the sky is the roof over their head, and the stars are their firelight. Ah, so they're the poetic sort. I don't think that's what he meant. I see they're bent on standing in our way. Are you gonna get off, Gregor? Mind telling me why you are signaling me out? Singling me out? Well, I'd rather not be the one to ramble about someone else's history. Take the lead, Gregor. You know the reason full well. You're one nasty fellow. Ooh, I'll keep dropping this. A cluster of insect head soldiers were gathered close to the bus. These are the insect head soldiers? They don't look like they have insect heads. Bah, I'm not too fond of taking the lead. Oh, so Gregor does kind of have like an insect arm here, doesn't he? What are you? Why does your arm look like ours? Hold on, I've seen that face before. Mostly on flyers and magazine covers, I'd bet. Gregor, do you know them from somewhere? Not really important right now. Manager... Now's really not the time to be digging into the past. That arm bothers me, but whatever. Point is, I can't let you through. Is that so? I suppose we can't talk this out? Anyways, shouldn't they at least cover those insect parts before coming out where people can see them? They'd make kids cry. Couldn't they have made their parts less conspicuous like yours, Greg? I'm a special case. The procedure makes those buggy parts grow on their head most of the time. Although, I'm not sure if I should consider myself lucky. It feels like they're trying to stop us from getting to the branch facility for some reason. Are they after the golden bow too? Maybe. There are many who seek the essence after all. And I'm sure they all have their own wishes, isn't that so? Why are you looking at me? I'm just as lost as the others are. No, so Gregor has a insect arm. That's interesting. I never really noticed that. I never really looked at his arm, though, to be honest with you. Learn how to use ego. Ego are sinners' unique skills that can be used regardless of the identity they are wearing. What does that mean? Identity they are wearing. Let's inspect Sinner Heathcliff's ego. Press and hold Sinner Heathcliff portrait at the bottom. Every ego currently equipped by Sinner Heathcliffs are visible here. Okay. Using ego skills consumes ego resources and SP. The amount of SP consumed by each ego is listed at the top left corner of its information card. Now select this ego body sack. It seems we don't have enough ego resources to use the ego skill. Each ego skill requires a certain amount of ego resources to activate. Here you can view the number of ego resources and their affinities required to use this ego skill. It seems that we do not have enough orange, lust, and purple envy ego resources. View your current ego resource reserves here. The names of each sin affinity for ego resources may still be unfamiliar to you, but you can check which is by selecting each ego sin affinity resistances in the detailed info window. Jesus Christ, there's a lot to this game. Required ego resources can be obtained by using skills during battle. For example, an envy colored skill will grant an envy resource. As luck would have it, the units currently on the field possesses skills with the affinities we need. Put them to use. Okay. So we, oh, these are, I guess, where the colors come in here, huh? Interesting. Press the win rate button to order the sinners to choose their own skills based on clash win rate. As you can see here, an enemy is about to launch a powerful attack against Sinner Heathcliff, and it's unlikely he will win this clash. When a unit is about to clash with a difficult enemy skill, you can use an ego skill to turn the situation around. Their high power makes them especially effective against strong enemy skills. If there are any usable ego skills for which you have enough resources, it will be indicated in the shape surrounding the sinner as shown here. Press and hold Sinner Heathcliff's portrait again to enter the ego selection menu. You now have enough resources to use this ego skill. Double tap to select the body sack ego skill again and equip it in. Okay. Once selected, the ego skill will automatically be equipped in the bottom skill slot of the respective sinner. Equipping a different ego skill in the same slot, or swapping it for a defense skill, will unequip the current ego skill and refund the ego resources spent to equip it. Now let's return to the battle at hand. Okay. Oh, interesting. The SP cost is consumed the moment the ego skill begins its attack. Be warned, letting a sinner's SP drop too low may cause them to panic or become corroded by their ego. Oh. You'll get shoved in this bag too. What the fuck? Did he just use a body bag? I think that's exactly what just happened. Raising an ego skill's thread spinning tier unlocks its ego passive. Once the turn in which this unit used the ego skill ends and the battle moves to the next turn, the skill's unique ego passive will activate. You can view detailed information about ego passives in each center's detailed info menu. Okay, let's check it out, I guess. What do we need for this lady's ego? What about you? Okay. Oh. Okay, so we need some red, but we don't have any red. Well, hold on. Maybe there's another one I can use here. I don't have any red, though. I think the only one I can use is probably this guy's. No? I don't... Huh. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong place here. I'm kind of stupid. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go back then. I didn't really look at these correctly then. Oh, we don't have any of those. We don't have any red. Okay, this one we might be able to get away with. We need this. And purple? Blue, maybe? So we need... I can't tell if it's blue or purple. I guess it's blue. Yeah, it's blue. So blue, this one, this one. There you go. Uh-oh. Alright, let me see if that was enough. Nope, we still need some more blue. I guess it might not be that one then. Oh, I saw we did need red on one. Oh, nice. Let me see if that did anything. No, it gave me one red up here, but we still don't have any blue. Oh, because I've been using blue, but that's not blue. That's like a different color. Okay then. Interesting. Very interesting.
아직 안 끝났어.
셔츠는 폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
Yeah, well, that wasn't that bad.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가
You are not a true artist if this is enough to rouse you. I am a true artist, thank you very much. X clearance. Alright, well, I was hoping Peak would come in here at some point so he could tell us a little more about this game, but I don't think he's online. So I say we switch it up and we move on to another game. La da la la da dee da la da da da. How do I exit this game? All right, I gotta go to window. This thing. Minimize that. Move it over. Move you over. Ah, for some reason my head hurts all of a sudden. All right, let's see what we're gonna play now. We should probably finish up Alan Wake. Go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back to Limbus Company then. Before I start Alan Wake, because I know that's going to be like a 3-hour thing. I feel like I just spawned you from the nether. We were just playing Limbus Company and I closed it out. No, you're not tarnished. You came in, honestly, right on time. We just learned about ego. I think we were playing for almost 40 minutes. I think it's been about 40 minutes.
이곳 인간들은 따분해. 진짜 작품들을 본다면
No, I didn't. Let's go ahead and send that request now. Let me open your instructions in another window. Okay. Alright, so okay, first the way to access, yes, friending me first. So I gotta Alright, so I gotta go. Alright, click into your little profile above the emoji. Is this my profile? No. Hold on. Is it down here? Oh, near my energy. Is it this one? Friends. Add a friend. Okay. And then I just need to get your code. And then I think that's this one. Yep. And then oh, hey, KK. Welcome in, welcome in. And then add. Oh no. KK, did you ever figure out why you were feeling dizzy the other day?
이곳 인간들은 따분해. 진짜 작품들을 본다면 눈이 트일 텐데 말이야.
KK, for some reason, this character reminds me of you. This one right here, smoking a cigarette. I don't know. She's got an interesting sense of humor, and she's kind of dark and brooding. And I feel like that might be how you are.
저한테
마음이 어지러울 땐
관리 좀 봐.
전쟁이
이것 봐요.
남들은 돈. 전 웬만한.
형씨.
I think the character that best describes me is maybe.
다들 제게 평소에 웃고 다니라고 하더군요.
나중에 집에 돌아가.
I don't really know enough of these characters to be 100% sure.
내가 제일 좋아하는 거 수준 차이가.
우리 사이에 긴 대화.
But right now it's a toss-up. Hey, Enchanted, what's up?
거라면 모를까?
Peak? I feel like.
내가 제일 좋아.
내가 제일 싫어하는 거.
Honestly, I feel like it's a toss-up. I think it's either gonna be.
언제나.
지금 몇
다들 제게 평소에 웃고 다니라고 하더군요.
I want to say this guy
관리자님께서도
a little bit,
그걸 원하시는 겁니까?
마음이 어지러울 땐 간다.
내가
or
제일
Gregor. Or actually, you know, you might be.
등껍질을 단 그것들.
You might be.
빠져도 둥둥 떠다니고
Maybe.
그 끈질.
Nah, I don't know.
아마
I think it's a toss-up between Gregor and this guy right now.
관리자님의 규정에서는
Nice, Enchanted. Just
그렇게
got home. What'd you do
표시되어
today?
있는 겁니까?
Anything exciting? Is there a place where we can look up these characters' backstories in this menu?
말 걸지 마.
Got your first pack of football cards? Nice. Like football is in American football or football is in like European football? You'll see it in the actual chapters. You only got $1 to your name. I don't know much about American. I don't know much really about any football, American or European. Do you usually collect, or are you starting to collect football cards? All right, let's go to let's continue. Nice. You got to get yourself like a binder or a folder. What do I have in my inventory? Thread used for uptying of identities and thread spinning. Thread is a string-like object conceived to tie all possibilities into one place. Our company is utilizing thread in various ways, such as uptying identities. Why is the thread icon shaped like a light bulb? Okay, let's go to the next level. We will learn about ego overclocking in this encounter. For this purpose, you will be granted temporary access to one of Ryoshu's ego. Let's try equipping Ryoshu with this ego. Select the top part of the portrait card. Select the ego tab. Select the ego. View all equipped egos here. Okay. Let's return to the team loadout menu. View the ego resources required to use the deployed center's equipped ego and the amount of ego resource your deployed center skill can generate here. Let's begin the encounter using your choice of deployed centers. Okay.
그럴듯한
Sister
예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데
ba
말이야.
sister bought it as a late B-Day gift for $1. Got a worth of $11, not including the one that doesn't have a set value yet. Nice. How do you look up the values? Is it like an online thing? Like a TG, what do they call it? Trading card game? TCG? Okay, check the button saying support. You'll see my stuff. I gotta dip for a second, so I'll be right back. Do not go off Olympus, please. Alright, no worries, I won't. We'll play this for a little bit before we hop on anything else. I have an app. Oh, nice. What's the app called? Is it like specific to football cards, or is it like for all kind of trading cards? We are here. Charon knew the way all along. No, no, no. Or no, you didn't. Sinclair and I were next to you the whole time, pointing you in the right direction. I'm just glad you finally learned how to tell southeast from northeast now, Charon. I got it in I got it IRL but scanned. Star Snap. Oh. I know there's a vending machine here in one of the malls that has like I think a bunch of different trading cards, and some of them are like pretty expensive. It's like I don't know what the vending machine is, because it doesn't just give you like regular cards. It gives you like I guess like rare cards, because some of the prices on the cards are pretty high. Like I think one of them was like upwards in like the 200 to 300 range. I think they were mostly baseball cards though, and then I think a couple Pokemon cards. So this is the old L Corp. This is my first time seeing it for myself too. It can't have been long since that happened. My goodness, how does a building get this run down? I have a RC rookie card and a red parallel. I'm not sure what either of those mean, but I feel like the rookie cards I have heard before, and I think those are kind of rare, maybe? It's like when they first started, right? Or like the specific player. I mean, I'm just guessing that by the word rookie. Huh. So the posh lad can't even handle seeing a grotty place, huh? Cut the chatter off the bus now. Huh. There are people over there. They are fixers from the same office as Miss Yuri. They are experienced explorers who have delved through the branch facilities of L Corp a number of times. Yeah, mine is worth $6. Not bad, especially if you were able to get it for $1. An introduction then. The person on the left is Hopkins, and the one on the right is Aya. Hello. Oh, look, they're dressed as blue. Do all the fixers dress as blue? The red gaze. It's such an honor to meet you. I've heard so many stories of your deeds. To see you in person, it's see the shabby warehouse there? That's where the stairs leading down to the branch facility are. Parallels are very common. Oh, really? But red parallels are less common, maybe? Or are all parallels? Doesn't, like, despite the color, very uncommon. From there on, Yuri will be your guide. Yeah. These fixers aren't rookies either. Count on them to deal with any complications. That should be enough, yeah? This is as far as I can accompany you. I'll be waiting back at the bus. Huh? Wait, what? You are sorely mistaken if you expect me to babysit you forever, Dante.
혼자서 발 뻗고 쉬고 있겠다는 건가?
You saying you're gonna take a back seat while we do all the work? If I get myself involved, the expedition would be a little too free of challenge, wouldn't it? It'd turn into a happy little tour.
한마디로 실컷 쥐어
In other words, you want us to come back red, black, and blue.
보통 저렇게 말하면
That's the sort of thing people say when they're hiding something. Think as you like. I read wrong? What do you mean? Oh, like I'm reading your things wrong? Did I mistakenly read common instead of uncommon? I think that might have been what I said earlier. They're very uncommon. Gotcha. I got you guides and all. Now go make it count.
네. 잘 해내고 오겠습니다.
Yes, I certainly won't disappoint you, Mr. Red Gaze.
최선을 다해보긴 할게요.
I'll try my best, I suppose. For some reason, the proportions on this girl's body are throwing me off. Like, her arms are super long. Or at least they look super long. Like, she looks like she's like has like a really long torso. It's weird. Wave 1. Alright, this encounter we will learn more, we will learn about more advanced usage of ego. Sinner Ryoshu will begin with a higher SP value for demonstration purposes. Oh, hey KK, you moved over to the U of the tubes. Every ego skill except for base ego skills can be overclocked. Press and hold Sinner Ryoshu's portrait to bring up the list of her ego. Let's try using Ryoshu's newly acquired ego awakening skill. 4th match flame. Okay. You can change the sinner's sin resistances by using their ego. Check the sin affinities of enemy skills and use an appropriate ego to adjust your resistances and gain an advantage. Okay. Alright, KK. Talk to you next time. So I guess we're gonna go red, green, yellow, blue, and red. Are we fighting the bug people? I think we are. I can see their bug-like arms. This flame, too, is artful ecstasy. Oh no, she just turned that person into a Chinese character.
제가 해낸 건 맞죠?
When these people start fighting, I can barely tell what's going on. I dropped the pics of my collection. Let's check them out. Let's check out your collection. Oop. What do we got here? Jack Kaiser, number 129, 2023 Absolute Football. Who is Jack Kaiser? And who does he play for? And then we got Tony Pollard. Is that, I think I've seen this. Is that the Titans? The T symbol? Very uncommon. Ooh, near mint. Nice. 2025. Panini? Is that, am I saying that right? Panini Absolute card type parallel. Are these, you can't like play with these cards, right? Like they're not for playing, they're just for like collecting. Tony Pollard, Justin Fields, Jack Kisser, Austin Eckler, or it's probably Austin Eckler, Trey Benson. I don't know who any of these people are. But that's pretty good. It's a value of $11.30. And if you bought them for like $1, it's not bad at all. I'm guessing this is the one that you don't have the value for yet. I wish I would have kept all my Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I had as a kid. They probably would have been worth something by now. I think I had them for a while there, and then I don't know what happened to them. I think maybe my mom probably sold them or gave them away. Let's use that ego skill again. Okay. Ego skills have a chance to corrode. I have them in real life. You gotta put them like in one of those like glass cases or whatever. Not cases, but they look like, I don't know what the word is, but they look like those, I don't know, card holders or something that keeps them like mint condition. EGO skills have a chance to corrode at lower SP values. Be warned, corrosion causes the sinner to use a corrosion skill, which attacks allies and enemies indiscriminately. You can view the corrosion chance here. Yeah, I feel like the folder would be a good place for them, because I know me, and if I were to leave them out, I'd probably lose them. But that's just me, though. Oh, here we go. She's using that skill again. She's gonna turn him into a Chinese symbol. Chinese symbol worth 38 damage. Stagger him. Reaching negative 45 SP will guarantee that the sinner enters corrosion state. In an ego corrosion state, the sinner will indiscriminately attack both allies and enemies. Oh, that's not good. I put them in an old cigar box for now. Oh, nice. I used to have a nice old cigar box of some like Cohibas. I don't know. I think I gave it to my dad to give to one of his friends. Oh, great. So now she's gonna just start attacking us. That's wonderful. Please don't attack us. Oh no, she's going to attack one of us. Who did she just attack? Who was that? Oh, that was an enemy. Oh, no, now she's going to attack somebody else. I can't tell if she's attacking us or the enemy team. I guess that's the enemy team. Okay, well. I guess I should be happy that she hasn't attacked us yet. Well, that's lucky that she didn't attack us. The sinner will recover from the ego corrosion state next turn, and their SP will reset to 0. Huh. Let's try the ego overclock this time. Press and hold Ryoshu's portrait. You know, Peak, whoever made this game, I can only imagine I don't even know where to begin with in thinking about all the code behind for all of this logic that would go into the different types of features this game has, because this has like way more than even your traditional like card based game. They have, because you have the ego thing, you have your skills, and then you have like the affinities, and then you have like affinity resistances, and I'm sure that's not even all of it yet. Press and hold the ego skill card to ego overclock it. Using ego overclock forces the center to use the corrosion skill of the ego. I mean, once I understand it all, I could probably think this is fun, but right now it's like it's kind of an overload. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, press and hold the ego skill card. Okay. Think about Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I've never played Baldur's Gate, but if Baldur's Gate is like as intricate as this is in terms of like what different skills and things do, then yeah, that's wild. I mean, I guess I play really basic RPGs that have like at most like 5 different types of skills. I think probably the most complicated RPG I've ever played is maybe one of the Final Fantasies. Used any of my supports yet? No, I don't think I've used anything of your supports yet. We've just been kind of tackling this first area. Activating stable overclock consumes 1.5 times the resources, including SP, compared to a non-overclocked ego, but it does not target allies. Warning, even a stable overclock can corrode your centers if their SP value is low. That has hundreds of different endings, hours of dialogue, and side quests. Oh yeah, that's true. I think from a writing standpoint, like a story standpoint, Baldur's Gate is probably insane. Like, I would love to know how many scripts it took to make that game. It's probably like in the millions, because that game has, not only does it have voice acting, which is insane to think about, but it's got like tons of lore, tons of different just text for everything. And then you have the story, the side story, and then just like the everyday objects in the game. So wild. All right, activating ego overclock without enough resources will trigger unstable overclock instead. Unstable overclock targets both allies and enemies indiscriminately. Like ego corrosion, and any insufficient ego resources will go into the negatives. Oh wow, so you can even go negative resources. Basically negative 45 insanity equals corrode. Negative 45, but like negative 10 is fine? Or is it all negatives are bad? Follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, you can romance your companions in Baldur's Gate. I think the only game that I used to play that had that same feature was Mass Effect. If anybody's ever heard of that or played it. Any negative is okay. Just you'll roll less heads with that. Oh. Victory. We win again.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
Oh, nice. I'm level 4. Let's learn about how to view the detailed information on your equipped identities and ego. Press and hold center Yi Sang's portrait. Here you can view the selected center's detailed information and upgrade them. Negative 45 is corrosion. Yeah, I saw that. And corrosion is kind of like a gamble. It's like a 50-50 chance, right? I'm working on a horror, The Dark Descent. Oh, The Dark Descent. Have I played that game? Hold on, I gotta look that up real quick. Because I feel like Dark Descent. Do I have that game? Is it the Aliens Dark Descent, or is it something else? All right, select the tab here to view the selected identity and ego's detail. Use this button to level up the selected identity. Use this button to up-tie the selected identity. Identities get stronger with each level up and up-tie tier. Please verify your identity's levels and up-tie tiers prior to starting an encounter. Okay, our levels I'm guessing are permanent, but are up-ties permanent? It's mainly just Kanto 1 full tutorials, then you're chilling. Oh, Amnesia the Dark Descent. Oh, I used to play that game and I could never finish it. It was too scary. That game's scary because you can't actually like fight or defend yourself in that game. You literally just have to run and hide. Any horror game that like forces me to run and hide and not be able to fight is just like almost unplayable for me because it's just so scary. Now let's check the detailed info for this ego as well. But different identities, it's different. Upties are permanent on the identity, same with the level. But different identities. So one character can have different identities that have different levels and upties. Select the tab here to view the detailed information for ego. These are the resources required to use the ego skill. The amount of SP spent when using the ego skill is displayed here. When using an ego, the center's affinity resistances will be changed as follows. Varies for each ego. Basically, they're permanent on the identity you use it on. Use this button to thread spin, upgrade the selected. Upgrade ego skills by thread spinning the ego. It is recommended that you thread spin them. Please note that base ego thread spinning tiers will be raised automatically as you progress through the story. Please review the manual accessible here for more information. Let me see how long this manual is. Ego skills. Oh boy. Stable ego overclock skill will be activated if there are enough. Okay. Oh, it's too much reading. Hold on. Alright, I'm starting to overwhelm myself here. Let's just battle. I threw a chair at whatever was chasing me. You know what's funny about Amnesia the Dark Descent is that there's a sanity bar in that game. But technically okay, I'm gonna say technically because anyway, technically the sanity bar doesn't actually do anything. I think is the it doesn't actually have an effect on the game. Like you could lose your sanity in that game, like have it as low as possible, and it won't like increase the monsters like respawn or whatever. But I think that makes it even worse because you're constantly wondering what it could do. Dante, a word. While the others were busy exchanging greetings, Virgilus called me over to a secluded corner. Also a reminder is my supports are there if you want to test it. Alright. I'll check them out in the next one. Let me warn you in advance that the guides are only grade 8 fixers. Grade 8? It means they are low rank drudgies. Errands being their main tasks. Put them to use, but don't rely on them. In other words, they are not dependable enough. I nodded to let him know that I understood his point. You might be the only one on the bus I can talk to in any meaningful way. Well, best of luck, Dante. Virgilus gave my shoulder a pat with a crooked smile, then slowly made his way to the back of the bus. Yeah, but rooms warp if you lose too much. It's like nausea. Yeah, that's true. It is like a visual distortion. It does, like, I think visually impair you. Okay. I'm still kind of winging everything here. So I'm going to start collecting different colors here. Grade 9 is the lowest rank for a fixer. Grade 1 fixer and color fixer are the highest. So they're one level above the lowest. Oh, I see now. There's a baby light blue and then a darker navy blue. Okay, I was wondering earlier which one of those affinities was the darker blue.
아직 안 끝났어.
쉽네.
Let's see, what do I got? I got 3 purples, 4 dark blues. What I need right now is probably some orange. Maybe a couple yellers. And a whole lot of red. Who's your MVP so far? I don't know who like my best character center is right now, but I do like the guy with the bat. I think he's pretty good. And I guess the girl with the cigarette, Ryoshu. I think she's pretty good too. Okay, so I guess when they're... Oh wait, I thought when they're glowing like that it meant I could use their skill. Oh, I can use this girl's skill. Forest of the Flowers. Heads hit, inflict 4 burn. Yeah, Heathcliff I think is his name. Yeah, that guy. Heal 8 SP for 4 allies with the least SP. Well, she's the one that has the least SP, so would she just heal herself? I guess let's try that. I want to try it just to see. I think I need more dark blues, greens, orange, red, and purple.
먼저 간다.
I struggled to remember everything at first, but it's fine. Yeah, I feel like it's not really affecting me too bad right now. Faust knows all outcomes. Hell yeah, take that. Oh, I thought she was supposed to heal. Oh, okay, she did.
쉽네.
Well, I guess it was really pointless to heal because we beat the mission anyway.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면
돈드레
예술가의
돈드레
자격은 없는
돈드레 돈드런 돈드런 돈드라 돈드런. She heals everyone XP except her own. Oh, that's lame. I thought she was gonna heal her own too. Alright, what do we gotta do here? Suppress the dungeon boss. Oh, we're at a dungeon. Oh, you're right. Let's do the support. Where do we go for that? Go here. Then where's support? Support. Where's the button for support? Modules. Do I want to do this? Would you like to assemble Enkphilin modules? Do I want to do that? Use lunacy. Use boxes. Whee! Where do I click? Where do you want me to click at? Permission to vroomy vroom. I changed mine to this one. Banner. Company. Event open. Where do I go? Dispense? What does dispense do? In the dungeon. Just go slow so I can tell you. In the dungeon. Oh, I have to go in the dungeon? I have to go to the dungeon? Oh, but I don't have one of these. How can I enter it without one? I guess I have to make one? Alright, you're gonna DM me. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. You know what I want? I wanna what's it called? I want a drone. I want a drone. You ever had a drone enchanted? I think one of those drones would be cool. Go where you select your character. Okay. Go to where I select my character. I think that's here. Oh, support's right here, but it's like I can't click it. I'm gonna make a new team name. Up to 10. Oh, you can't like actually name it. Oops. Dropped my thing. Dropped my thingy. I'm gonna call this one the let me see. /blunt. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call this the blunt lust. The blunt lust burn. No, wait, hold on. The blunt lust. The blunt. Oh, hold on. I got a better one. The fingers. Blunt. Oh, wait. The fingers sinking blunt lust burn. No. The fingers sinking blunt. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do the fingers sinking lust railway. That's a good name. The finger sinking lust railway. That's gonna be my team. Okay, I see. Hey, you here? Oh, sorry. I didn't see that it came in. Go to where you select your center inside of the level. Okay, go where you select your character inside of the dungeon. Oh, okay, gotcha. Go here, then here, then here, then here. During the final stretch of each chapter, you'll be exploring a dungeon, a branch facility of the former L Corp. Designate the identities who will enter the dungeon with you. You can't adjust your team once inside, so choose wisely. When you are fully prepared, press the enter. Oh, I see it. Oh, these are your supports. Support identities for this center. Blade of the House of Spiders. She just sent me Virgilus's face. Okay, let me pick lobotomy ego lamp. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with this one. Can I use that? Selected. Okay, but once I select them, what do I do? I selected that one. Oh, and then I guess I can just go back. All right, I'm gonna pick. Am I picking them now? Have I picked a character? How do I know who I picked here? Oh, I don't even have any like extra identities, I guess. All right. Well, I got her. What's up with that? Why does she have an extra identity? Oh, you can pick all of them. Is that how that works?
규정이라면 따르겠습니다.
So all the characters are going to go into the dungeon. We entered the worn down building of L Corp's branch facility. The deeper we advanced into the dark ahead, the awful stench rising from the underground floor only grew stronger. Ugh, the smell, it's awful. You could only use one at a time. Oh. I can feel the waste collecting in my lungs. The odor is so intense, it circles back around. It's refreshing. Let me warn you one last time. If you die here, Dante won't be able to revive you, even when the battle has finished. Revive? Must be a popular joke or something. Whew. I can't even follow the kind of stories that are going around in the city these days. They seem to have misunderstood us, but seeing as Faust made no joke on it, I decided not to add any input. Because we could now almost make out the sources of the rancid smell before our eyes. Looks like they've been dead for a while. An astute observation, executive manager. The corpses have reached the stage of active decay. Bleh. The bugs are having a feast over there. Let's just hurry along. Huh? Something up, Gregor babe? Are you scared of bugs? Now, well, I believe you are not so immature as to shove dead bugs in people's faces. Boo. But just in case one of you... Put it away. You think that's funny? I mean, it is hilarious. Who would have thought that you, of all people, would be scared of those creepy crawlies? Greg, did it bother you that much? Forget it. You there. Stop with your mischief this instant. Do not cause additional concerns for our manager. Hold on. His body here, it's still warm. Such is the sign of a recent attack. The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared after observing the bodies. These aren't Lobotomy Corporation's employees. I heard these buried facilities are considered pure gold mines now, attracting all sorts looking for a jackpot. Phrases like the lobotomy dream or the I can't ever pronounce this word right. Encephalin rush are apparently starting to catch on among fixers and syndicates. LDE rush got a nice ring to it. Really appreciate the input. Totally worth the long silence. Is such a frivolous use of English not prone to blurring the original meaning?
제 말이 그 말이.
That's what I'm saying. Huh? You seem to be talking a lot more than usual, Yi sang. Does that reflect strangely?
그이는 원래
He was never really the quiet sort.
최근에 조금
He only had a shift recently.
관찰력이 높은 졸개가
It's not a bad thing to have more lackeys with keen eyes.
계속 지금의 상태를 유지해
I'd like you to keep that up. Let us march. You make yourself look like the captain here. I dare say that role belongs to the manager. Please forgive my insolence, executive manager. Frowning as though she were caught off guard, Otis bows to me as she apologizes. No, it's nothing. Let's head down. Most of the corpse's body parts were morphed in bizarre ways. One had insect wings protruding through their intestines, and other had horribly twisted antennae hanging down.
우리가 아까 마주쳤던 자들이랑 비슷해 보이지 않나?
These look kind of similar to the thugs we ran into before, don't they?
그
You mean those bug-headed people? Quiet. I'm seeing uniformed tangos ahead. As Otis noted, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor.
거수자?
Uniform what? What's that?
거동 수송자.
Unidentified targets, possibly hostile. I'm sure we all had the same idea as to what Otis was referring to. Damn it. Keep dropping that. The enigmatic abnormalities that might be roaming this facility, as Faust mentioned. That might be what those shadowy figures are. We have no choice but to face them.
어이,
Hey,
거기 누구야?
who goes there? Oh, it's this thing. I keep dropping this. This stupid chain that I'm playing with in my hand. What we confronted weren't the creatures we'd anticipated, but people... It was too early to be relieved, though.
뭐야?
Huh?
이 근방에
I thought we were the only people around here. Did they slip past our team at the entrance? These scavengers keep coming one after the other.
어이, 벌레들.
Oi, bug buggers.
시체들은 너네
You
친구들이야?
friends with the bodies back there? Bodies? You bastard, didn't...
잠깐.
Wait. I don't know what hole you scum crawled out of, but hear me out. You are here for the Encaphilin, aren't you? If you go just one floor down, there's a treasure trove just waiting to be nabbed. Whatever's on the floor is yours. We will just take what we can here and be on our way. Tisk. So you recognized me, huh? The moment the soldier's eyes landed on Gregor's face, their thin veil of affability crumbled.
배신자 녀석.
You fucking traitor.
아,
You must have been dispatched to the front lines too. Don't I look better in real life than I do on those flyers?
헛소리 집어쳐.
Cut the crap. I can't believe I used to salute to your face. Whoa, easy there. It's not like you had to salute me in person.
너무 그러지 말지.
You didn't suffer from a single side effect, did you? You got to live a normal life, all thanks to that damn privilege of yours. We never even got a chance, you two-faced piece of shit. They discarded us like trash the moment we lost the war.
버려준 건 나도 마찬가지였어.
I was tossed out all the same, you know. Isn't that a soldier's life to be discarded?
그 중에서도 너희들은
And I see where you decided to take your life from there, rifling through trash and gunk like actual vermin. Halt. No good can come out of taunting your foe.
당신도 군 출신이라면 알잖아.
You served in the military too. You know where this is going.
앞에 서 있는 것들과 싸우게
We are
되었지.
not getting out of this without a fight.
순순히 보내줄
We were
생각이었는데.
planning to let you through. We really were. But now, I'm gonna make mincemeat out of you and your traitor friend.
어이없는 새끼들이.
Like hell you were.
우리가
You were gonna wait for us to climb back up with the Encaphilin so you could backstab us and swipe it. Wait, what? Were they?
밑바닥에 떨어질 대로 떨어진
They've smashed
놈들한테
right past
미안한
rock
마음이
bottom a
있어도
long time ago. Don't expect them to care a whit of honor.
가진 놈들도 뒤통수를
Well
쳐
off or
때리는
broke,
판인데
people turn on each other as long as there's something. You are way too naive to think otherwise. No, I didn't even think about that. Dungeon structure. Your goal is to reach the last section of the bottom floor and retrieve the golden bow. Bow, whatever that word is. The dungeon consists of multiple floors, each rife with events and encounters. Clear the sector at the end of the floor to proceed to the next. Dungeon navigation. Each sector is connected to one or more paths. You can travel to adjacent sectors by selecting them. It's possible to retrace your steps, so feel free to explore where you want it or where you want first. Sinners don't heal after battle while in dungeons. Sinners with 0 HP are unable to participate, so keep track of their status. Reaching a checkpoint will allow you to fully restore your sinners. After losing a battle, you can reattempt it from the start with whatever living sinners remain on your full team. Okay, how big is this one? Employee lounge. Info. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to go either one way or another. Oh, we have 3 choices actually. I guess we'll go down here. Oh, wait, are they all the same? Yeah, I guess they are all the same, aren't they? This one, and enter. I'm gonna use you. Where's the other one? Oh, wait. I'm gonna use you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then also Faust. And then I guess this guy.
따라갈 준비는 끝냈습니다.
Yeah, you've awaited for this moment. Is there something that's about to happen? This moment has come to fruition. Let's see what this moment is. Alright, I guess we'll use... when hit by an enemy, take fixed damage by the effect's potency, then reduce it. Okay. Use this one. It's the same thing.
행동을 개시합니다.
Oh my god. What in the world? No, go back.
간다.
낫도 밤도 지워
Jesus.
사도록 배워내.
I'm guessing that's your support character. Gregor lights his cigarette and takes a drag before sighing a long plume of smoke.
다른 보안업체에 취직을
They'd have
해서
fared better than this if they got a job at a security company or something.
평생을 군인으로 살았던
Being a
자들은
soldier is all they have ever
다른
known.
직업으로 새 출발하기
The changes required for them to start a new life must have been overwhelming.
그리고
You have no idea how stubbornly the stigma of being a fallen wing's remnants will cling to you. If anyone's generous enough to take you in, licking their boots is the least you can do. Oh, sorry about that. Should have chosen my words more carefully.
아니에요.
No, it's fine.
G사나
I'm
이사나
sure things were rough with G Corp's fall too.
날개가 부러진다는 건
The breaking of a wing is a turbulent affair for many people. Okay. Can we do this one as well? Should we do that? Should we or just keep going forward? Is there any advantage for completing all of the battles in each one? Does that do anything for you? Like if I did this one, I already did this one. But what if I like did this one, then this one, and then this one and this one? They don't really give you anything, I think. They just make it so you have higher SP if everyone. Oh, okay. I guess that's good. Might as well get higher SP. Why is the shadow over here of this person? I guess that's just like one of her effects. God damn. I feel like it's a little bit unfair that I'm using that person, that support. Like at this point, I feel like I'm kind of cheating.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Oh, god damn.
태어난 소원만도 옅어지나.
재미게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
돌아간다. It is pretty cool. God damn. I thought we killed them all right there for a second. I was like, did we just kill them all in one turn?
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Jesus, they didn't even stand a chance. Is this one going to be like a boss? Effective affinities are the red and the bluish one. Select 5 sinners to participate in this encounter. I already did.
반드시 팬다. 아비들도 거미집도 지금
Oh, what the hell? Are we fighting like zombies or something? I'm trying to read their name. Pecatulum Gula? Entities known as abnormalities may be found in dungeons. A different kind of approach is needed in encounters against abnormalities. Battles that employ this different approach are called focused encounters. Let's explore its mechanisms. All abnormalities have one or more parts. Each part has their own set of skill slots and speed values. Abnormalities often have multiple parts that can be targeted. Each part uses skills from its assigned skill slots, and its speed values can change from turn to turn. Just make Rio target where her shadow is. Okay. In focused encounters, you must select the center skill icons and chain them directly to the abnormality skills slots. Select a skill from the leftmost column of the dashboard. Okay. Now drag from the selected skill to its enemies. Okay. Remember, in focused encounters, you connect the center skills directly to the enemy's skill slots. Okay, please press the gear on the left. You will, if you would like to zoom in and out. Pressing the gear on the left will, while zoomed in, will reset your field of vision or field of view. Once you have connected every available skill to the enemy's skill slots, the gear icon on the right, the button to enter the combat phase, will activate. Only then can you proceed to the combat phase. Now, chain every center skills to the enemy slots. Then start the combat phase using the gear icon on the right. Okay. Alright, so I guess I gotta take this one and go here. And then this one and go... Should I put them all on one or like separate ones? I have what? 5 characters and there's 4, so I could put at least 2 of them on one, right?
행동을 개시합니다.
이 순간이 다 되었니?
Oh my lord. 200 damage? I think that just instantly killed that one too. Look at the difference between me attacking versus your support attacking. If nobody clashes, then they'll get what? Free hits on your team. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, so let's put you there, you there, you there, and then you there, and then you there.
좋아, 간다.
이 순간이 다
Yeah, you're dead.
되었니?
You're dead, pal. Jeebus. I should just put every character on this last one. Because, I mean, I know she's gonna kill that one.
행동을 개시합니다.
God damn. Oh, I thought they were gonna kill the last one there.
좋아, 간다.
이 순간이 다 되었니?
God damn. I can barely even tell how much damage she's doing, but she's obviously clearly killing them all. Speed determines the order of actions taken in focused encounters. The speed assigned to each unit for this turn can be viewed here, next to their skill slots. Speed of allied units can be viewed here on the dashboard as well. As you have just seen, focused encounters are conducted by chaining your unit skills directly to enemy skills slots. Now let's learn how to handle situations where several enemies are focusing on a single allied unit. Hover over, then select this unit's slot. Okay. Allies with faster speeds can force enemies with slower speeds to redirect their attacks and clash with them instead by chaining their own skill against the enemies. Select a faster sinner and chain their skill against the enemy. Okay. As demonstrated here, allies with faster speeds than the enemy can strategically draw attacks targeting other allies to themselves depending on the flow of battle. When ally speed is greater than enemy speed, if an allied unit's speed is faster than the enemy's unit, the allied unit can redirect the targeting of the enemy skill to themselves. Once redirected, the allied unit and the enemy will, okay. Another thing to note regarding targeting and redirecting, an allied unit targeting, what? An allied unit targeted by an enemy skill can still clash against that skill regardless of their own speed. It's the tutorial Kanto, so I wouldn't worry about my support making this easy. Yeah, but your support definitely is making it easier. Chain your skills against the enemies. Okay, come on. When targeted by enemy skills, allies targeted by an enemy skills can clash against skills targeting themselves regardless of speed. If an allied unit's speed is equal to or slower than the enemy's, they cannot redirect the enemy skill and may instead perform an unopposed attack. When allies' speed is less than enemy speed, allies with lower or equal speed values cannot force enemies with faster speed to target them. In such cases, both units will perform an unopposed attack marked by blue arrows. Instead of engaging in a clash, first faster unit will attack first, unopposed attacks skip clashes and strike directly. You can test out my different supports and see which one you like the most. So far that one's pretty nice. While multiple skills may target a single slot, only the last skill chain to it will clash. The others will activate as unopposed skills. Sometimes it can be an effective strategy to forego clashes and have multiple units use unopposed attacks against a single dangerous enemy, even if it leaves them exposed to attacks from others. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of info dump there. All right, let me see here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Alright, she's clearly numero uno here. Oh, I like the way that you can kind of like shift the perspective. That's interesting. Alright, why don't we kill numero uno? Like, why don't we do you and attack this one? Alright? Or is that not? Well, nah, let's just go over here. And then let's have you attack this one. You attack this one. And then you attack that one. And then you attack that one.
그려낸 대로. 이 순간이 다 되어내리.
Out of here. Dead and dead. I don't think that enemy can get any deader. Let's just go boom bop beat bop boom bop bam. Right there, right there, right there, and right there.
그려낸 대로.
Oh my lord. All right. I think we won. We won just like that.
처음 봐요.
I've never seen those before. You don't know? Hopkins' face quickly turned into a cold frown. The expression on his face was such a far cry from his sycophancy before Virgilus that it sent shivers down my spine.
아니,
No, that's not what I, Don't you know why we bothered to let a fallen wing's feather into our office?
엘사의
To
지부에
deal with requests taking place in L Corp branches more safely? Exactly. I didn't expect much from a low-rank agent. You had two simple jobs: lead the way and tell us how to deal with those abnormalities, or whatever they're called. And now you're saying you don't know what these monsters are? What are we supposed to do here then, huh? Gosh, Hopkins, feeling hangry? Go easy on her. If they are in fact new to Miss Yuri, then those might be another type of entity derived from abnormalities, perhaps a new species. That corporation might not have had every specimen in their confines either. Miss Yuri, there is no reason to lambaste yourself for neglecting to remember what you were never taught. Thank you, sir. What's there to argue about? We only need to beat him to death, don't we? Give the word and we'll do it. Alright, let's go kill some more abnormalities. Just pick the same people. Oops. Dropped it again. Oh, that's a new type of abnormality. Look at that one. That one's all bug-eyed. Bug-eyed and ugly. I'm gonna attack you too. No, wait, I'm gonna attack you there. And you there. You there, and you there. Go! Oh, buggy bug. Oh no, one down. Hey, don't bite me. Don't bite my guy. No, wait, go here. Go here. 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 And you there.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Oh my lord. Didn't even stand a chance. Oh. Oh. Impressive. I expected no less of the Red Gaze's underlings.
수아라고?
Underlings? Oh boy. There goes Hopkins in his big mouth. Let me apologize in his stead. What's taking you so long though, Hopkins? hemorrhoids acting up again?
무슨
What?
말을 하는 거야?
What are you talking about? I've never had. Hopkins slowly got to his feet after fidgeting for a moment. I noticed that his pockets were stuffed full, but I didn't bother to point to it. Stuffed full of what? What was he doing? Stealing stuff? I'm gonna kill this guy too.
재밌게 끌 거 없어.
I'm just gonna kill all of them, you know? Go you, and you here, you there, and then you here. Go!
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Is that a ball?
쉽네.
지금이 기회입니다.
Easy peasy. I mean, at that point, I don't even need any more. Well, I guess I still have to put everybody there.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Death to the balls. We can either go to the green one or the red one. Oh, I guess we have to go to the green one first. Checkpoints. You can find checkpoints as you explore the dungeon. Your sinners will fully heal their HP and reset their SP upon reaching one. When all of your sinners die, you'll be brought back to your last checkpoint. Do note that progress made beyond said checkpoint will be reset as well. Well, I don't think we're gonna die anytime soon, so... Well, I suppose this place is as good as any. As soon as I opened the door, Faust suddenly strode up to me and blocked my path.
단테,
Dante, close your eyes and look for the star hiding in the dark.
너무 찬란하지도 않고
Now you can choose a different support. Oh, mine. Okay. Oh, dang. I didn't know I could change them. You could have been testing, but that works too. Oh well. Though not radiant, it still winks to reveal itself. The Star of Truth. The star? This one won't hurt, right?
별을 찾는 것만이라면
It shouldn't, it shouldn't cause you any pain since you are simply locating it. Something about the way Faust put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and blocked my sight.
다시 눈을 뜨면 까마득한
When you open your eyes, the star that seems so
당신도
distant
눈을 맞추고 있을 거예요.
will be returning your gaze. That's beautiful. That light, is it only visible to me?
아니요.
Not quite. Through you, now all of us can see it.
던전이 아니지만
Even though we are inside a dungeon, we can now reap the benefits of your ability through the star.
그럼 얼른
Can you
시계
please hurry
돌려주세요.
up with the clock then?
어깨뼈 쪽이 아까부터
I think I
잘리던 것
dislocated my
같거든요.
shoulder.
돌린다고요?
The clock? It wasn't just for show?
돌릴 수
돌아가기만 하겠어.
That's not all it does. They have a really neat power. You should come and take a look, Yuri. Well, no one recognizes the pain I endure. That's the problem with being a clock. No one cares. Alright, I guess we can change your character out, right? Oh wait. How do I change the character? If I had Dante's power, would I use it? I don't know. I don't know if I would. I feel like it would probably
간다.
be very painful.
상쾌한 기분.
Oh, that felt real good. The identity locks if you aren't on checkpoints. Oh, gotcha. I'm dying over here.
그
What an
시계
amazing
진짜
clock you have got.
신기하네요.
I haven't seen that kind of
정말
technology
그
anywhere.
정도로
That has to be on the level of singularity. Which wing could be behind it? Hopkins stared at my head with palpable greed. I tried to ignore it, but looking at his stuffed pockets again. Dante, why are you clutching your head like that? It's nothing. Miss Faust, is it within our manager's capacity to use the clock's power to restore the lives of the guides should they perish? The clock only works for us sinners. Aw, gee, I suppose that's for the better. Which is why you cut off your comment earlier. Oh, okay, I got you now. I was clicking a little too fast there. Imagine you were dragged back to life with a gaping hole in your stomach. Wouldn't that suck? Nah, you know what? Dying from getting a hole punched in your guts is a pretty lucky way to go. You'd be a goner in seconds. Huh? Wait. Oh no. She literally predicted her own death. Ah. A tendril erupts from the wall and penetrates Aya's abdomen in an instant. All units prepare for battle. What'd I tell you? I've always been a lucky girl. Her life is already cut short. Come now. You've got to keep it together, especially in times like these, yeah? But that was a rather unusual form of attack. It is likely that we are facing an abnormality. Executive Manager, orders, please. I felt pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us, tears welling in her eyes. Nevertheless, Yuri, Hopkins, and Aya, those three I can't revive. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties. A wise decision, Executive Manager. You can make sense of that ticking? Otis leveled a fiery glare at Hopkins, but soon reminded herself of her priorities and took a sharp breath before bellowing out. The Executive Manager has given their command. Lackeys, surround the enemy in formation. The target is the uniform ahead. Okay. To be honest, I'm not sure if you can say that thing has a form. The shadowed entity, its silhouette greater than a human's by several orders of magnitude, filled the room as its tendrils extended insidiously towards us. It was approaching, invoking in us a sense of terror unlike any foe we have faced thus far. Is it just one enemy? Oh, it is. And it has a cape. How nice. Ebony Queen's Apple. That's an interesting name for this enemy. You've encountered a new abnormality. Please view its abnormality guide. The abnormality guide lists information about the abnormality. The guide will gradually fill up as you battle the abnormality. Raise the observation level by repeatedly encountering and battling the abnormality. Higher observation levels slightly increase the damage you deal against the abnormality. You may encounter abnormalities with multiple parts in the dungeons you explore. In such cases, each part may have different resistances, passives, and skills. The abnormality's weak point is its fruit part. Target the fruit. Okay. Target the fruit. Target the fruit. Everyone target the fruit. Get to the fruit. Get to the fruit. Bam. Oh no, its fruit is broken. Oh my lord. You destroyed a part of the abnormality. Let us consult the abnormality guide to see if anything has been updated. You destroyed the fruit part. Physical resistance values for destroyed parts become fatal. Please note that parts marked as severable cannot be attacked again once destroyed, unless they regenerate. Progressing through the encounter will unlock the enemy's passive information. Reading the details and clues in the enemy's information window is crucial to winning certain battles. When the fruit is destroyed, all parts are inflicted with too fragile. The fruit regenerates after one turn. Oh, okay, so the fruit's gonna regenerate. Alright, I guess let's go after whatever. go. Want to know about what the red coins mean? Yeah, what do the red coins mean? Oh god, we just broke another part. Uh-oh. Oh shit. We just got blocked. Red coins mean that when you lose a clash, you still attack, but it's a bit weaker than normal. Oh. During focus encounters, you, the manager, may occasionally be tasked with making key decision and choice events. The tide of battle may drastically shift depending on your choices, so choose wisely. The choice events function like skill checks. They have a required sin affinity and a threshold to pass. Each choice event presents an affinity advantage. Select a sinner with a matching skill affinity to increase your chances of success. Passing or failing the check will determine the outcome. A heart torn into thousands of pieces must be kept from all eyes, thus it burrowed into the ground and tangled itself. So it's like guaranteed damage unless you stagger. Yet someone has to pull up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks. Being coiled in piercing sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. Yet someone has to pull up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks. Being coiled in piercing sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. The dry earth must be upturned. Which sinner was up to the task? Obviously you. Check passed. Ryoshu walked with shaky steps. With bare hands, they dug up the roots. Hey, Brooke, what's up? I know, 22 to a 4. In their hands were the doubts of others. The sinner realized that while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep root in their heart. We're doing good. It's a Friday, so can't complain. Well, I guess now it's technically Saturday. With bare hands, they dug up the roots. In their hands were the doubts of others. The sinner realized that while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep root in their heart. The effects of Entangled expired. It's still Friday for you, Peak. This is hardly a challenge compared to the homework I've done so far. Okay. I guess we passed that, whatever that was. Alright, the fruit's back, I think. Yeah, let's go destroy the fruit. Destroy the fruit, people. Everybody else, focus on whatever. Oh my god. It's dead. It's dead. Huh? That's it? I heard abnormalities were supposed to be so powerful that even suppressing them is a dangerous task. It's the... Oh wow, that's an interesting word. Quilifoth? Deterrence in action. I gotta... What does that mean? Hold on. We gotta look that up. Quilifoth. What is it? Quilifoth? Deterrence. What does that mean? Quilifoth Deterrence is a fictional technology from Project Moonslum, but it is an energy-based force field that pacifies and drastically weakens anomalous entities, allowing human staff. Oh, okay. What if I just take off deterrence? The also spelled a Hebrew term that translates to shells. Oh, it's a Hebrew term. The company that made this game, or the studio, or whomever, uses a lot of interesting references. A lot of like biblical references.
뭐?
Not just like Catholic either. What? Coffee pots? A force that weakens abnormalities. Its original purpose is to safely supervise them in containment. As we continue our assignment in collecting more golden bows, the deterrence will weaken as well. The battle didn't get too complicated this time, but... So we might be going up against abnormalities we can't kill no matter how many times we throw our lives against it later down the line. Oops. I dropped the thing. Ooh, okay. That's a terrifying thought. Where did its corpse go? Anyway, I'm pretty sure that attack did it in. It was felled without a doubt, all thanks to your exceptional command, Executive Manager. It couldn't have just shot up into the sky, could it? Brilliant insight as well, Executive Manager. Such a possibility cannot be ruled out.
아이, 너희 눈엔 이 단단해 보이는 지하천장이 안 보이냐?
Don't you see how thick the ceiling between us and the surface is? Over there. Yuri gestured toward something listlessly. The shock of losing Aya must have shaken her up pretty badly, but seeing her endure and keep her chin up. I figured it was... I did drop the chain. The funny little chain. This is like my stem. I figured it was best to just let her be instead of trying to comfort her with a few words. Is that an egg? It's the core of the abnormality. When suppressed via appropriate measures, it will be reduced to this condensed ovate form. And it'll hatch once again once enough time has passed here. Hatch? You've got to be kidding me. You mean those things can't be killed permanently? Abnormalities simply cannot die. It's one of the factors that contributed to L-Corp's massive energy production. When I used to work here, my job was to put the cores back in their containment units. Now things have changed. Is there anything we can do before this egg hatches? Limbus Company has a department dedicated to dealing with abnormalities like this. They'll handle the retrieval of the egg. Right, the after team, was it? I remember hearing about them during orientation. What's stopping you from calling them now? The transmission device is on Mephistopheles. Figures. No need to worry. Once we have the golden bow, we'll have to return whether we like it or not. We went down another floor. Never thought I'd come back here. Most of Lobotomy Corporation's facilities consist of multiple floors. Each floor should be occupied by an abnormality marking its domain. Seriously? There's more of them? So where'd you figure all that info about what we will face and stuff? Faust knows it all. The guide said the before team does reconnaissance in advance. So you only know that because you have ties to the staff? That information does not contradict my statement. In any case, this means we should expect at least one major threat on every floor. It'd be idiotic to advance into the unknown with hostiles on our 6. Looks like we have no choice but to take them down as we go. You took the words right out of Faust's mouth. The before team are basically scouts. Oh, I see. They're just like the cleanup crew. Is it not an ideal thing to be able to convey your intentions before they have been verbalized? Dante, it's time to see the star. I'm starting to feel like I'm being taken for granted. I think we are being taken for granted here. Okay. I guess we could edit somebody here. Where's the Oh, here it is. Support. Oh, that was weird. Whatever just happened there. Level 45. Which other one can we use? Let me see. Level 45. The middle big brother. We're gonna use the middle big brother. The one who shall grip. What? What a name. The one who shall grip. The House of Spiders, the middle nurse father. Okay, we'll also pick that one, I guess. Oh, we can only pick one. Okay, gotcha. Me so stupid. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. What now? Are we done here? Where do we go? Where do I go now? Oh, I go to the left now. Okay. The before team and okay, we're gonna go tick. We're gonna go you and then this time I want this guy in the team and then this guy. And then last but not least you.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Oh, what the hell is that thing? Another veteran appeared from the dark, his gait grim and heavy. He must have been a high-ranking soldier once, despite its age. His badge still gleamed. Manager Gregor?
당신 얼굴은
I think I know your face, but from where? I was the head manager of your team. It's incredible how a deserter like you has the audacity to kill my men. They were once your own comrades, you know?
이봐.
Look, the war ended a decade ago. Haven't any of you learned to move on from playing soldiers? Ended? Nothing has ended. Nothing has ended, damn it. The war might have ended for you when you deserted G-Corp. But for the rest of us, we never left the battlefield, even to this day.
아, 이런 동질감 갖고
As
있구나.
much as I'd rather not relate to you this way,
나라고 크게 다르지도 않아.
I'm not really that different here. Then you ought to understand, Manager Gregor. Only one verdict awaits deserters. You say that like it means something, but it's against company policy to carry out summary execution for personal revenge, boss man. Mr. Boss Man. Alright, let's I guess. Oh. Am I supposed to be? No, this is not a focused game or whatever. A focused attack. And go.
시작한다.
Dakanda.
아직 안 끝났어. 준비한 기믹은 이게 다인가?
Okay. I thought they were gonna die faster. Why aren't they dying faster? Oh my lord.
꺼놀기.
Oh, whoa. God damn. Oh, dude, she's taking them all out.
준비한 기믹은 이게 그럼 끝이다.
I like it how she has sunglasses. Perhaps the time spent off the battlefield has rusted the old soldier's prowess. The head manager, who must have defeated countless enemies in his prime, was now facing his own end. People used to respect you, Gregor.
존경해달라고 부탁.
I never asked them to. Don't proceed any further. Only hell awaits you.
미안하지만 그러긴
Sorry,
힘들어.
but I don't think I can follow your advice. I ought to be a go-getter if I don't want to be fired. Have you abandoned your honor for some pittance?
배저녁에 훈장이란 거
Sold it in a bundle along with my medal. The landlord was getting real impatient about my rent, you see. The head manager smiled bitterly as he expired. You are no different from us. In the end, we are nothing but disgusting pests. He took a few more shallow breaths, then ceased to move.
어이,
Hey, Mind if I borrow a cig?
이번만이다.
Just this once. Gregor put the borrowed cigarette next to the one he already held in his mouth, lit it, then tossed it on the chest of the deceased commander.
미안.
Sorry, didn't want to share mine with that thing.
내 담배.
Ryoshu gave a snort. For a short while, the smoke from Gregor's cigarette lingered in the air with prevailing silence. Okay. I guess we're going this way. Yeah, let's just keep going with who we got.
볼 것도 없이 처형이군.
이곳부터는 폐장병.
I don't see any signs of those ex-soldiers around or up here.
더 이상 전진은
The commander did warn us not to go any further. As we proceeded, we discovered bodies that seemed to have been here for quite some time. They are L Corp's employees. I see traces of blunt instruments. All the bodies share them, in fact. A management report? This document contains instructions for keeping abnormalities in check. But employees tasked with managing an abnormality usually memorize the instructions perfectly down to each minute detail or minute detail. They wouldn't have needed these, so why? I dare say none of them had the necessary information when the abnormality escaped. If the eggs weren't moved into containment yet, that could be the case. There are way too many corpses here. What kind of abnormality could have massacred all these people? Hang on, what's that smell? You see, our office purchased a rather expensive gear the other day. What's this bloke on about? Sources suggested that toxin levels will begin to rise after a certain floor. I've been bleeding from my ears for a while now. Should I be worried? No battle is fought without adversity. I was also told that continued exposure may cause bleeding. How come you are okay though? It's the anti-abnormality gas grenade supplied to employees. Gas grenade? One must have gone off somewhere among the bodies here. Yes, it seems the toxicity level is pretty high around this area. Hopkins had put on a gas mask before we noticed. Hey now, what about us? We weren't granted any additional supplies. You slippery rat. You knew about this, bloody scum. That's what you are. Hitchcliff broke off mid-sentence and dropped to one knee. Elevated emotional states accelerate blood flow. In other words, the toxin will spread faster. Try to remain calm, minimize movement, and breathe at regular intervals. Hopkins, why? Why didn't you warn me? Oh, I've got a question for you too, Yuri. Why would I make our office squander its precious funds on expensive gadgets for a deadweight like you to waste? Let's be real. It's a miracle that you managed to join us in the first place. I may have taken a liking to you, enough to give you special treatment, but now that she's dead, who gives a damn? Sneaky blighter. How do you live with yourself? Don't be silly. Everything's fair game for a fixer. Hearing that the Red Gaze had company tickled my curiosity, but as it turns out, you were just a ragtag band of lunatics who thought it'd be a good idea to waltz right into these death traps without even a bit of research. Can't believe we have got to let that tosser carry on. Picking up on the hostility, Hopkins backed off and made a quick dash for the exit. Well, at least I managed to grab an armful of enkephalin thanks to you. I'll write in my report that you all went missing, because death by asphyxiation is just too embarrassing. Ta-ta. Oh no. Yuri slumped to the floor, watching blood pour from her nose to her hands. And she wasn't the only one. Roydya, Hitcliffe, and other sinners were writhing in pain as blood gushed out of them. Gregor? Tisk, I took this with me so you could have something to remember her by. He was holding the same type of gas mask as the one Hopkins wore. But why?
아야씨가
So Miss Aya, she coughed, looked after you, huh?
넌 챙겨주려고 했어.
This is as good as yours then.
보고도 없이 기어들어.
As for our unprepared band of lunatics, we do have a way out. Don't worry about us. Coughing up blood, Yuri put on the mask. I know he's right. I know it's hard for someone without connections like myself to be appreciated by an office, no matter how many errands I run for them all day, all night. There were only 3 minutes left until the branch was locked down. Initiating site burial. The doors were about to close on me. Energy transfer is 85% complete. Yuri, don't leave me behind, Yuri. So what was I supposed to do? Is it so wrong that I survived? Should I have been buried alive alongside my coworkers? The whole building was being locked down just to keep the abnormalities from getting out. Wheeze, it is a sin down here. It is. That does sting a bit, Gregor. I stood there blankly for a moment, then snapped back and looked over at the sinners. Half of them were already dead on the ground, and Ishmael's head drooped just after she said her last words. A sin. But, so what, buddy? You've got to live on like it's nobody's business. Laying guilt on yourself over spilled milk will wear your heart out. Once Gregor drew his last breath, Yuri and I remained the only survivors. Don't worry too much about us. I can take them back there and revive them. I knew all Yuri could hear was the mechanical ticking, but I did my best to communicate my words to her nonetheless. I know. And she said, and she did not speak again for a while. After a long stretch of heavy, awkward gloom, the toxic gas finally cleared. Looks like it's okay now. Oh yeah. I'll give you a hand. Let's go bring your people back to life. With that, Yuri took off her gas mask and calmly carried the sinners on her shoulders one by one. Unsure how to respond to the look on her face, I decided to keep quiet. Alright, so we all died again. Wonderful. We all died again, and now we're back. Okay. Let's put you here. You there, you there, you there, then you right there. Let's go.
거긴 킬존이다.
Oh no. Oh no. You dare attack me?
이게 다인가?
Is that like a little zombie child? What is that? It has like a mask on? We're gonna go with you, and you. Wait, am I missing somebody? There we go.
거긴 킬존이다.
Oh my lord.
기다려. 아직 안 끝났어.
I like the little scratchy sounds it makes.
늘 새롭다니까요.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Dead. Okay, let's keep it moving. The canteen. Were those abnormalities responsible for killing all the employees? I doubt that. If my guess is right,
전방을 주시하십시오, 관리.
please keep your eyes forward, executive manager. There's another one of them. A humanoid being wearing the head of a statue was slumped against a wall. Hi, are you here to draw your lot? Gather all your IDs and give them to me, then we will find the winner. its hands was barely grasping onto the strap of an employee ID card. Alex was the name written on it. Alex?
제정신이 아닌데.
Gone nuts, has she?
전자 타령은 뭐야?
And what's that babble about winners?
어떤 환상체들은
Some abnormalities had to be
정기적으로 희생물을
placated with
치료하고
regular
쓰여져 있었죠.
offerings as part of the managerial guidelines.
그쪽으로
You shouldn't go that way. They'll find you. You had to sacrifice people to it, didn't you?
네가
It's your turn to draw. People?
임신 공양을 하지
What
않으면
happens if no human sacrifice is made?
그건 몰라요.
We never found out. We'd never deviated from the procedures.
탈출해서 닥치는 대로
I guess it's
사람을
escaped and
죽이고
started killing people left and right.
그 환상체라는 놈.
That abnormality must have been one spineless bugger. One spineless bugger. Oh. Does it thwack victims in the back of the head?
그게
What do you
무슨
mean?
단체로 눈이 삐기라도 했냐? 그건
Do you all get
사람이
jabbed in the eyes or what? Those wounds were clearly left by humans. You can tell they were beating the shite out of each other.
저 등신들은
Those thickos killed each other in a fight.
왜
But why would they do that?
뻔하지.
It's clear as day.
무너지고
Probably
한동안은
figured they could
어떤
last a
사람일 거라
bit,
생각했을 거야.
even after the branch got buried.
꾸준히 사람을 바치기만
Keep up the
한다면
stream of human
언제든
sacrifice
구원할 수
nice and steady, and rescue might eventually arrive.
있어. 제비뽑기로 몇 달은
Guess they
버텼겠지.
kept the lots going for a few months, buying themselves time with each sacrifice.
근데
Probably,
그걸
though.
희생자가
You
그
think
뜻대로
the
받아들이게
one who drew the short straw would always go quietly?
내가 죽을 바엔
If I were them, I'd rather bash the nearest bloke's head in than let him kill me.
그럼 적어도
Better
지금
than
내가 바쳐지는
better
일이
than them
없을
than me, ain't that right?
뭐,
And the
그렇게
rest is history, I bet.
그러다 마지막으로
And the last survivor put on the stone mask belonging to the statue heads,
임신 공양을 피할 수
believing that
있을
it'll
것
save her from being sacrificed.
리가 없어요.
That can't be. Alex isn't that kind of person who'd kill just so she could save her own skin.
그걸 네가 어떻게 알아?
How do you know that?
저놈이 진짜
You can't even be
알렉스인지
sure that
확실하지도
if that's
않지만
actually Alex or not.
한 가지
Let me give you a tip.
그들이 직접
You'll be much better off going on your own foot
직접 걸어가는
before they
길.
come for you.
이만 떠나지.
Let us be on our way. This person will perish before long. While everyone else moved along, Yuri remained in place and kept on staring at the statue-clad individual.
잘못이 아니었어.
It wasn't your fault.
알고
You know it's not, right?
발 두고
Leave me behind, Yuri. Please leave me. Time to go. Okay, wow. It's an interesting bit of backlore there. They are rummaging through corpses looking for something. Relentless demands for an offering ringing in the ears. They look like they might jump at us at any second. You see a dying person nearby gasping for air. Should you offer this person up, or they are rummaging through corpses looking? Okay. Offer the person. All allies lose SP, gain an ego gift. Don't offer the person. Begin a combat encounter. Win to gain a stronger. We're gonna do don't offer the person. We're not offering shite. Angered by her inaction, the clay dolls attacked you. Win the next battle to gain. Okay, commence the battle.
규정이라면 따르겠습니다.
This should be an easy battle. I mean, they're all kind of easy battles thus far. I'm not even really paying attention to like what I'm attacking or how I'm attacking. I'm just kind of doing it, you know?
거긴 킬존이다.
규정대로
And you're dead.
거긴 킬존이다. 그럼
Yeah.
끝이다.
Easy. All allies gain +5 offensive level and +5 defensive level. Nice. Here we go. Time to fight another boss, I think. Looks like a satellite dish. Like a weird, creepy satellite dish.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 그럼 끝이다.
Oh no, did I just like waste that turn basically? Well, I guess it's... Oh, we can only attack one thing.
안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
The abnormality looks upset. Doomsday calendar? Okay.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
그쯤 해줬으니 보장 좀.
Oh my lord. There are many ways to calm one down, but this abnormality seems to like gifts the most. A fresh batch of blood might be able to appease it. Offer a clay doll. You gave a living clay doll as tribute. Satiated the abnormality, calm down for a second. All of Doomsday parts gain 3 power down. Does that even matter?
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수
You're
없지만요.
dead.
그럼 끝이다.
Oh no, did it just get eaten? Well, kind of. Oh my god, another one? Another bunch of these little fudge balls? Go, go. Oh wait, I'm missing one.
거긴 킬존이다.
What? They'll keep respawning, just beat up the wheel. Oh, okay. We'll just attack the wheel then. Alright, this time the heat of the abnormality is wearing everyone down. We'll make one offering to calm its wrath. Alright, we're just gonna all attack the wheel. Everybody kill the wheel.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
Don't stab me, you bunch of little bastards. Uh-oh, it's a dangerous glow now. Okay. Everybody attack.
거긴 그럼 끝이다.
Oh no, everyone died. All the little guys died. This floor is crawling with maggots. These bugs aren't so bad after the last floor's abnormality. Don't want to see anything like that ever again.
그거 그레기 들으면
Sure,
기분
Greg
나겠다.
would be glad to hear that. Aren't you, Buggy Buddy? But Gregor wasn't paying attention to Rodya. Don't you all hear something? We've been hearing a constant growl, Rodya. Are you really that hungry at a time like this? Hey, don't you know you were supposed to let this kind of stuff slide? Come on, girl. No, not that. It's like, for the first time on the expedition, Gregor walked ahead of the group. Yeah, the Otis one is nice, I think. But I like the other one better, I think.
그렇지.
But I do like that the Otis one attacks like multiple enemies at once. Oops, I accidentally skipped some dialogue. No, the other door was already open. Gregor gazed blankly into the room, lost in the shower of the outpouring golden light. Gregor, did we travel back in time? I see an overcast sky. For a distance, screams and roars twine into a warped cacophony. The ear-shattering boom of artillery and war cries suffuse the air with its acrid sting. Isn't it obvious? This is check the ego. Oh, we gotta try the ego out. A battlefield, the heart of it. Am I dreaming? Is this a nightmare? Why am I back here?
그러니까 왜 젠장
So why the hell are we in a bloody battlefield? Did we trigger a trap or something? No, we are on the right track. The essence of the technology we are looking for is not far from here. You mean the golden bow? Correct. Do you recognize when this was? Anyone with functioning eyes should know at a glance. I actually don't. I confess straight up. I cannot possibly blame you for not recognizing this, executive manager, as you have no eyes in the conventional sense. Sure, whatever you say. Otis cleared her throat as if to mask her embarrassment, then narrowed her gaze at the battlefield. Judging from the colorful wave of gash flags showed of the factions, this is at least 70 days into the smoke war. This concludes briefing, manager. That's when someone came up from behind and suddenly tugged at Heathcliff's shirt. Are you out of your minds? Take shelter now. You will age rapidly if exposed to that bomb's blast. The outpost to ours turned into a nursing home. They can't even walk without sticks.
대체 이 자식은 누군데?
Who the hell are you and why do you act like you know us? Oh, Manager Gregor. My respects, sir. As soon as he noticed Gregor, the bandaged man snapped to attention and saluted him.
저를 모르시겠죠?
You know, you wouldn't recognize me, sir. I'm Toma from Biomentics Maintenance.
선발 대열에 계신 줄
I thought you
알았는데
were part of the advance party. I didn't expect to find you here at the rear, sir.
합류를 해야 하는 거면 제가
Are you
도와드릴까요?
on your way to the front? I could help you get there since the augmentation on my legs allows me to jump. Who do you rock with the most? So far, the smoking lady girl. Pew, that sounds gross. Toma casts a curious glance towards Rodya.
방금 무슨 말을?
Did you just...
도마.
Hey, Tomia, so you were an assistant manager or regular staff? Sir, yes, sir. I'm an assistant private, sir.
이쪽은
Or you see, she's a new hire who had her procedure done not too long ago, so she's still dealing with the delirium side effect. You know how it is. I'll give her a good talking to.
그렇군요.
Ah, I
아무리
see.
그래도
We must be getting desperate sending new hires into battle.
미안.
Yeah, we're sorry for the trouble. I've got to take her somewhere real quick. Gregor practically yanked himself out of the conversation and hurried to Faust. Just what's going on, Faust? These are my memories. We are in the fathoms of your ego, to be precise. An open path in your psyche, in other words. We have entered your heart and mind, Gregor. Oh no, we're inside Gregor's mind. Okay, can I exit while I'm still in this dungeon? Or do I have to like finish the floors out? Like if I hit 2 window, do I still stay in the dungeon when I come back into the game? Or do I have to finish floor 3? Oh, it'll save. Okay. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and call it a close here. Because I'm kind of getting burnt on the game. Yeah, I'm done for now. And I don't it's kind of late too, so I don't even know if we'll have time for anything else. I think this is gonna be it. No, it's been what? It's been about like 2 hours, like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I usually get tired right about, especially at this hour at night, about 2 hours in. We definitely made more progress than the last couple times, though. All right. Quit game. All right. Well, I am Audi 1000. Tomorrow's Saturday. I know we have some stuff we have to do tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be even on in the morning tomorrow. I'll probably only be able to get on like towards the end of the night, and that's even if I have time towards the end of the night. Sometimes on the weekends I don't actually stream. It just depends on how busy I am on the weekends, but I'll see. I'll chime in the Discord if I'm not going to be there tomorrow. But all right, Peak, hopefully you enjoyed my little playthrough of Limba's company. We'll see how far we can get in it. So far, looks like we're making good progress with your support. And then we gotta finish Alan soon. Alan Wake, and then I think we might have to double back to what's it called? Cult of the Lamb. I don't think you've actually seen Cult of the Lamb, but that was another one that we need to kind of finish up. So we'll see how we're gonna play it out, because I think Cult of the Lamb's a little longer than Alan Wake. So definitely Alan Wake has only got like maybe probably 2 or 3 more hours to it, maybe like 4 if we're doing the DLC. I don't know. We'll see. All right, brother, I'm out. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if I don't see you this weekend, because I might not stream this weekend, I hope you have a good weekend, bud. And then I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.